Hello people, welcome back to my channel. So I've got a very exciting video today. I am finally doing another Harry Potter haul. I'm saying finally because some of these things I bought way back in early February, and you know, because of like the Beast from the East and things coming from different countries perhaps, a few of these things took quite a while to get here. I've also featured some of these things on my Instagram, so you would have seen some of these things already, but you know, that's because I just couldn't wait to show them off. But now that I'm doing a haul, I could do much more Instagrams with them, so yeah, I'm very excited about that. But before I move on with the haul, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to join my little magical corner. I am very close to 500 subscribers now. Quick thank you to all of you who are new subscribers, and if you enjoyed this video then please give it a thumbs up. Okay, so what am I going to begin with? So the first thing I would like to show off to you guys is this. It's a lovely little bottle, but not only that, it has my favourite quote of all time on the front. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one remembers to turn on the light. That was spoken by Albus Dumbledore. It's one of my all-time favourite Harry Potter quotes, and what makes this even better is if I press this little button up here, it lights up. So yeah, I just thought this was really cool, and the quote goes with the light so well. I've always wanted one of these. I want to get loads more of these if I can. I love little fairy lights, you know, and this goes absolutely beautifully on my brand new bookcase. Speaking of which, I did mention this on Instagram, but I've got a brand new bookcase. It's right over here where my other one was, but it's like quadruple the size maybe. I'm very excited to do a bookshelf tour. If you also want to see my bookshelf tour, then make sure you're subscribed to this channel. So yes, back to this for a little while. I just did a nice little tangent slash plug there. This I got from Etsy, by the way. I forgot to mention that. If I can find a link to where I found it, then I will link it down below. But yeah, I just thought this was really cute and a necessary item for every Harry Potter fan. The next item I have, it's something that arrived a while ago, and it's just been sitting on my bookshelf waiting for me to properly unwrap it because it was wrapped so beautifully that I haven't actually opened it, and I wanted to wait until this haul video so I can actually open it with you guys. It's in this nice little black bag. If I just take it out of here, again I will link down below if I can find it where I got this from. There's loads of pretty little beads in here. Yes, this is the next little bag, and like I said, it is wrapped so beautifully. Like, that is so cool. Undo this sticker now, unraveling. There are more stars flying everywhere, and here it is. It's a beautiful little pendant. So there's the chain, nice long chain, and on the bottom here it's a nice little pendant thing with loads of very beautiful, cute yellow and white beads inside, and on the front there is a lovely little Hufflepuff crest. The next two things I want to talk about are things I also got from Etsy. This one you would have seen before, those eagle-eyed people. Been in the background of a couple of my videos, and it's this. It's a very, very cute Hufflepuff cushion. I decided I needed more Hufflepuff cushions in my life, and I could have got the ones from Primark, but I thought, well, loads of people have them. I kind of want to have cushions and things that maybe not a lot of other people have. So I found this, and I just thought that is so cool. It's so soft, the material is so pretty. There's the Hufflepuff crest in the middle there. And yeah, like I said, it's been in the background of some of my videos. I'm actually going to place it right here. This is the reason I've been waiting to do this haul for so long, because this cushion, also from Etsy, actually came from Italy. It didn't come with the cushion, this one did, but this is one of my own cushions. It was just the cushion case, which is cool. I just fell in love with this as soon as I saw it on the website. I just think it's so artsy. Here it is. This is my other Hufflepuff cushion. It's slightly bigger than the other one. Now that I've shown you guys all of my cushions can take pride of place in every single one of my videos. The next thing I have is another piece of Hufflepuff merch. It's a Hufflepuff tie. I realised that I don't actually have a Hufflepuff tie, and I was so tempted to get the Noble Collection one, but I thought the Noble Collection one is a bit too expensive. Kind of want a cheaper one that's still good quality, and of course there are loads online, but I couldn't actually guarantee that they were going to be good enough quality for displaying purposes, obviously. But this one actually has an interesting story to it, because this is actually a Loot Crate exclusive. This is one of the Hufflepuff ties that came out of a Hufflepuff Loot Crate box from January. From seeing other people unbox the Loot Crate box, and a lot of them were saying how good quality it was, and I specifically love this little badger here and the fact that on the back it says Hufflepuff there. So I had a little look on eBay and I found someone selling one for £10, so I just thought, why not? You may not want it, but I do. Now all I need is to get Hufflepuff robes. That is next on my official Harry Potter clothing, merch kind of thing. So the next thing I have here is something that is very old and is actually second hand, but I actually preferred that because then it looks like it is part of my collection. And it is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the official original edition of it. When this book first came out, I asked someone to get a copy of it for me, and they came back with another version of this. It was an all black book and it came with a slip just like this, and the cover of it was what I assume was the adult version, so you know it didn't match the previous 4 books that I had, which were all this style. It's something that has bugged me ever since this book first came out. It just didn't feel the same when I looked at my bookshelf to see that it was a different version on the cover. And in fact, even worst of all, I actually lost the slip that mine came with, which is a massive disappointment because now it just looks like a black book with Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix on the side. Like, that's all it says, and it just looks so unattractive and so out of sync with the rest of my books. I just thought, well, you know what, why don't I just have a look on eBay to see if I can find a second-hand one. And I wanted a second-hand one because then it looks used and loved just like the rest of my books. I didn't want a brand new one. I finally have the complete set of the original illustrated editions of the Harry Potter books. So satisfying to look at them all now. The next 4 things I would like to talk about are pins. Some of you may know that I have a pin board which is on my wall where I display all of my Harry Potter pins, and I was looking at it a few weeks ago and I was just thinking, this looks kind of bland and blank. You know, I had a few other things on there that weren't actually pins, and I would like to fill it up with pins. So naturally I had a look online for some Harry Potter pins. The first one I came across was this one of the Hufflepuff scarf, and I just think that's really cool and cute. I did expect it to be bigger, but that's the thing about ordering online, you don't actually know how big these things are going to be. Which brings me to my next couple of pins which I bought together, so I'm going to show you together. It's these tiny little pins. Now this is Harry and this is Ron. The reason I ordered these and the reason I ordered these 2 characters was because a few months ago I got a pins box from the World of Wizardry Geek Gear, and I got some of those like massive Pop Funko-ish pins. I got Voldemort, Dumbledore, Hermione and a Niffler, and so I thought, why not go online and find some Harry and Ron Pop Funko-ish pins. And so I thought, when I was looking online, that these were going to be exactly the same size as the Hermione one I have, to kind of have the golden trio. Here is Harry and Ron, my tiny little Pop Funko style pins. And the last pin, which is by far my favourite and something I've wanted for a long time, but again only just got round to getting it, it is this lovely but simple Newt Scamander pin. I also realised that my pin board was a bit scarce of Fantastic Beasts related things. Now we're moving on to the last section of this Harry Potter haul, which are all things from the Noble Collection. The first thing I bought from the Noble Collection is one of the biggest things on my bookshelf, not including all of the hardback books. It is this beautiful thing, a Dobby bookend. As you can see, it's a worried looking Dobby trying to push back this crate or case of some kind, and it just makes a perfect little bookend. I bought this again a couple of weeks ago, and also you've seen it on my Instagram, because my big hardback books kept falling down, and so I thought, wow, I obviously need to get a Harry Potter bookend, and this is the only one I could find that I actually liked that was on its own, because the other one from Noble Collection is the Hogwarts Express, and there wasn't really any more that weren't Noble Collection, or many more that appealed to me. It does its job really well and I'm very pleased with it. The next thing, again, I've kind of featured these on Instagram. These are something, again, I've wanted for a very long time but just never got around to getting them, and yeah, it is the Noble Collection Wizardry coin set. So here we have a galleon, we have a sickle, and we have a knut. This is something every Harry Potter fan needs. The next Noble Collection item is this. It is the Hufflepuff bookmark. It's nice and bendy, which is what I like. 2 sections of it, so you can actually divide your page up, which is really cool. It means it's gonna stay in place a bit longer. So at the bottom here we have the Quidditch-esque Hufflepuff pattern, and then moving up there's a Hufflepuff badger, and then right at the top is a lovely beautiful Hufflepuff crest. It's really cute, it's really Hufflepuffy, and yeah, if I ever get round to reading the Harry Potter books again, this is definitely the bookmark I'm going to use. And finally, last but certainly not least, my last Noble Collection item, and the last item from this haul, comes in this beautiful box. Now if I just open it up, it is of course the beautiful gold-plated Hufflepuff pen. So here's the head, it's a lovely gold-plated badger. All the way down is this really, really beautiful pattern of yellow and green. I always find it interesting that one of the main colours of this was actually green, but it actually goes really well. I think it's really cool to have green and yellow like that. So yes, I'm very pleased with this. Obviously, this is mainly for display purposes, not for writing purposes, but you never know. That is it. That is my huge, mega Harry Potter haul. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up because that would be awesome. Comment down below, what was your favourite thing I showed you in this haul? If you're new to my channel and you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I make magical videos every single week, so come and subscribe to join the fun. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.